Hey guys, ADHD here, and today's video is going to be a tutorial for the Herobrine house statue thingy. I don't know what you want to call it. The bloody Herobrine / murder Herobrine. A lot of you guys really liked it, so we're going to go ahead and get working on that. As always, if you guys actually build this house, feel free to send me pictures of it on Instagram or Twitter. I'll probably retweet it or whatever. And I love just to see you guys build. That's my favorite part about doing the tutorials, is actually seeing your guys' finished product and like seeing it on your guys' world. So definitely don't forget to, when you finish it, don't forget to send me a picture of it on Instagram or Twitter. I'd love to see it. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. What you're going to need for this is cyan wool. You're going to need birch planks, brown wool, red wool, oak planks, the block of diamond, snow, and flint and steel in case you're me and you mess up 100 times you have to start over. Hopefully you won't need that though. I've just needed it quite a few times. But let's go ahead and get started on that. So what you're going to need first is cyan wool. Okay, so what you're going to do is go down and place the block pretty much anywhere. This is just our first block. It's going to be the left side of his torso. I have these little markers on the floor, as you guys always know that I do. This is just so I can make sure that I am 100% accurate for you guys, and it's just, as I'm going, so I know that I'm in the right spot at the right time. But let's go and get started. So place that block, and from this block, you're going to the right 2 blocks. 1, 2, a total of 3 blocks like this. Then a space of 2. You're going to go 1, 2, 3. So it should be 3 blocks, then a space of 2, then 3 blocks, just like this. And on these 2 blocks over here, we're going to go ahead and go up 7 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Over here again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then over here on these, the same thing on these 3 over here, but on these 2. So go up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then, do the same thing on this one right here, go up the same height. Then on the 2 blocks we have right here, these 2 other ones, we're going to go up 6. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we're going to make a doorway. So go 2 blocks up, and on the 3rd block, place a block. On the same thing on this side, 2 blocks up, and on the 3rd block, place a block, and that's our doorway. And then from here, we're going to go up 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Then right here, 1, 2, 3. And that is our Herobrine torso. Pretty simple. And now what we're going to do is go on his little shoulder area. So what you want to do is find at the top and go down 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 4th block, place down a cyan wool. And we're going to go from that block 3 blocks this way. 1, 2, 3. Just like this. And then on top, we're going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And then we're just going to fill this area in like that. Perfectly. Okay? And then from right here, what you're going to do is you're going to take this block and this bottom little part of his shirt and bring out 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on top of these blocks, we're just going to go straight up until we reach the same height as this block up here. So just fill all that in like that. Okay? And now what we're going to do is do the same thing. We're just going to go ahead and bring this out to the same length as the little armpit area right here. So bring out 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. And then fill all this top area in as well. Okay? Alright, now what we're going to do is we're just going to take the shirt area and bring it to the bottom of the torso and go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then fill all this in to where we get to the same height as our shirt area, just like this. And then you can honestly either fill it in or you can leave it open like that. We're going to end up destroying this wall anyway once we get in there, but we're just putting this here for right now just to make things easier. So I would just take this part right here and the little wall we've made and just take this part right here and just go straight up to the same length as the arm like that. But it doesn't really matter, we're going to fill all this in anyway. So just leave it like that if you want, okay? And then what we're going to do on this side is we're just going to take the same thing we did over there and grab this and bring it out 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to be again on the left side of the shirt. We're going to take that area that way. And we're going to fill this up basically to the same height as the top part right here. Just go ahead and fill all this up like this. Just, it doesn't really matter, just fill it all up. Okay? Until we get to the same height as our torso area, just like so. And now what we're going to do is just simply fill in this whole area. So you can go and take the top part to make a little border. So just connect this side to our little arm area we have over here. And just fill all this in. And now what you're going to do is just fill all of this in from the bottom to the top with the cyan wool. It's just the back of his shirt. Really simple. Go and fill it in. Almost done. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Perfect. And now what we're going to do is just take this little area up here. And you actually come over to the V area, this V-neck part of his neck shirt, and just put birch planks in there, just like that. That is where our little V-neck area is. And then on top of this, just fill all this in with cyan wool as well. Okay. If you guys are wondering why there's no blood yet, again, this is because we're going to add the blood later. It makes it a little bit easier just to, finish the house and then add the blood later. It's just a lot easier. Okay, boom, there it is. Now we have his shoulder on this side. Now we're gonna work on this side shoulder. Okay, so for this side shoulder, it's gonna be the same thing as that side shoulder, really, except for the arms are being different. But we'll get to that when we get to the arms. So what you're gonna do is go down 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 4th block, place the cyan wool and bring that out 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. A total of 4 blocks, including the block we first placed. And the same thing on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then bring this out 4 blocks total. And then again on this corner, do the same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just go ahead and connect those. Connect them to the bottom, and then connect them to each other from the across. Connect them from across of each other, just like so. And then just go ahead and fill in all those boxes, just like this. Just fill all the boxes in. Really simple. I think it's easier to do it like that, to be honest, because it's just, you know, instead of having to say, oh, place this block, you just make a square and then you just fill it in. Okay, so just go ahead and fill the bottom in too. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so now we have Herobrine's, basically his whole torso is done. Yeah, his whole torso is pretty much done. And we are going to get working on the arms and the head. So let's go get started on the arms first. Okay, so now we're going to start on the actual arm. And what we're going to do for this is we're simply going to take our little armpit area. We didn't even fill this part in. Let's go ahead and fill this part in real quick. Doesn't really matter because we're going to cover this up anyway. But what you're going to do is find the back of our body right here, this little bottom part, and just place a block. And we're going to take this all the way down 13 blocks, a total of 14, including this one. So from right here, we're going to go 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, perfect. And do the same thing over here. We're going to go a space of 1, 2, 3. Third block, place the block, and take that out to the same length. Total of 13 blocks, but total of 14, but we're going to do 13 from where we started. Okay? And now what we're going to do is we're simply going to take our little I don't know what this is, shirt, bill, or I don't know. Just take the corner and bring it down like this. Take this little armpit and bring it down as well. And then fill in this area right here. Just like this. Oops, okay. And then what we're going to do is do the same thing right here at this part of the shirt. Just go ahead and take this straight down. Fill in this area. Okay. And then we're going to do the same part right here, this part of the shirt, to bring it straight down. And then we can either fill that area in or not. It doesn't really matter because we're going to fill it in. So you just take take this little top part of the shirt and just fill this area in. Because we're going to make this a room eventually anyway. Just go ahead and leave it like that. And then take this corner of our little birch area, like birchwood area, and bring this out to the same length as the arm below it, or the blocks below it. Just like that. And do the same thing on this side. Just bring it straight all the way over here to where it's the same height. Or same length, I mean. Okay. And then connect them from top to bottom, just like so. And then from the bottom to both sides, and then over here as well. And then now just fill in all of this little space areas we have. So we're just to take these little squares we have, or this little like spacing we left, and just fill it in. Okay. And a lot of this is going to be renovated, I guess you could say. It's like we're going to clear out, once we finish everything, we're going to clear out this part, we're going to clear out this too, but we'll get to do that when it gets there. It just makes things overcomplicated if we try and, like, you know, oh, we'll leave this area, you know, just build it and then just remove stuff later. I think that's a lot easier personally. Okay, so that is his right arm, or left arm, I guess technically. So it's his left arm, but it's his right arm from our side. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on his left arm, or right arm, whatever, the other arm. Okay, so for the left arm, what we're going to do is we're basically just going to take all of these corner areas and we're going to bring it out to the same length as that. So go ahead and take our little armpit area, the block right next to this, like, it's hard to describe what this is, but the top of this corner area right here, you can see what I'm talking about if you're watching. So right there, and bring this out to the same length as the one right over there. See? So it should match up perfectly, and that is the block. That's how long you want to make it. Then do the same thing on this one. Just bring it out to the same length. And boom, should be perfect. And then do the same thing. I think it's 9 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, I'm pretty good. That was a guess. I'm getting way too good at Minecraft. So let's go ahead and take this corner as well, and bring this the same way. And boom, there we go. So now what we want to do is just connect all of these. I think that's how I'm going to start doing my tutorials, just because it's really simple like this. Just connect them from the top to bottom, then connect them to each other, just like that, and then just fill in the area. I think that's a lot easier than being like, oh, we're gonna do another row right here, another row right here, just to show you guys the frame and then just fill it in, because like unless it's different, it really doesn't matter. Because we're not doing the blood yet, the blood's gonna be last, so you know we're gonna remove blocks for the blood. Okay, then do the top part like that too. Okay, and then do the bottom of the arm and fill that in. Boom, bada boom. Okay, and that is his left arm. Now we gotta get working on the head. Okay, so now we're gonna work on his head actually, and this is actually the first time so far in this build we're gonna be using something besides the birchwood and cyan wool. So what you wanna do is find this little, you know, neck area right here, and go on top of this, add a row, just like that, and bring this, do the same thing, but bring it out 2 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure it's 2 blocks from the body, just like that. And then on that, you want to bring these out 2 blocks. 1, 2. Then over here, the same thing. 1, 2. Oops, 1, 2. And now take those and bring these all the way to the back to where it's 1 block off of his back right here. And then go ahead and bring it all the way across, and just go and connect them like this. Okay, and then just fill that whole area in with the birchwood as well. And then we're gonna use our brown wool for the first time. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill all this in to make sure it's neat, because this is where we're gonna have a room up here eventually. All right, let's fill this in. Blah 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 blah. Okay, perfect. Okay, and now what you want to do is actually remove some blocks. So go to the neck area and remove the 4 middle blocks, just to make sure. Use the neck area to measure the the center, and then add brown wool in that area. Then on the right and left side of the brown wool, add 1 block of brown wool. Then in that center area, add the birch planks. Then on the top of those birch planks, add 2 brown wool, and that's his little goatee. And on both sides, you just want to add up to the same height in birch planks. Okay, just like that. And then on the left side, what you want to do is do 1 birchwood, then 2 snow blocks, then 2 birch planks, then 2 snow blocks, then 1 birchwood, and then on top of that, do 1 whole birchwood row. And the reason why I use snow instead of white wool is because if you look at the white wool, it's actually like it's less white than snow is. And I think, of course, Herobrine's eyes, you want them to be as pitch white as you possibly can get them. And snow is about like the whitest block that there is in the game, I think. Okay, so from this side, what you want to do is the same thing, but not the same thing. You want to do a left side, you want to do 1 brown wool, and the right side do 1 brown wool. And then you want to just connect them with the birch planks in the middle right here. Okay, and then on top of this, do 2 rows of brown wool, just like so. Really easy. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to do is come over here on this side right here, and we're just going to go right here, and we're going to go ahead and do 3 blocks of brown wool. 1, 2, 3. Then on top of that, we're going to do 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then on top of that, we're going to do 5 again, just like that. Then on top of that, we want to do basically to where it's 1 block away, or 1 block off of this. So just like that. So 6 blocks basically. Okay? And then on top of that, you just want to add another row of brown wool and make sure it adds up to the same height as the top of his head right here on this side. Okay? And then with all this area, just fill it in with the birch planks. Okay? Perfect. And that's the side of his head. Then do the same thing on this side. You can just kind of look at the side right in front of you actually and just go ahead and add them like that. Just doing the exact same thing as we did right in front of us right there. Just follow along with yourself. Okay, and go ahead and just add that. And then again, a whole row of our brown wool all the way up to the same height of his head. Okay, and then fill that in with the birchwood, our birch planks. Okay, and now on the back of the head, it's really simple actually. All you have to do is take these little like center blocks out really, and leave 2 on both sides. So 4 blocks out like this, should be 2 on both sides, and put brown wool, and then fill the rest of it in with brown wool. Okay, just go ahead and throw all of them in like this. Boom, 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 boom. That's always the most boring part. It's just filling in areas. Okay, now do the top of his head. Ba ba ba, bum ba bum. Filling it in. The life of a Minecraft YouTuber. Block after block after block. I love it though. Okay, so that is our Herobrine. This is pretty much that is the. I wouldn't say it's the easiest part. The hardest part. I mean, the hardest part honestly is the sword, which is next. Because it's kind of you know, it's kind of hard to keep up with. I imagine it's going to be hard to keep up with, but if you just watch it very closely, you can pause it anytime, whatever you guys need. And we are going to get working on that. Again, you're going to need the cyan wool, brown wool, oak wood, and the block of diamond for that. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, now for the sword, you guys want to watch very carefully because it's very easy to mess up on the sword. If you mess up one block, you're kind of, you know, the body is really easy, so if you mess up, you kind of can, you know, make up for it. This is it's almost like pixel art, so you got to make sure you have everything correct. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to find Herobrine's shirt area, find the second block in, then go out one block from here, so like the skin of his arm area, right here, place a brown wool, then an oak plank, then a brown wool. Below that oak plank, place a brown wool. Then in that little groove right here, place a diamond, and then encapsulate that diamond in cyan wool on the sides and the bottom and diagonal like that. And that is our little bottom of our handle. And now what you want to do is come back over here to the top, and you want to make sure you are aligned up perfectly with the handle, and you want to place a diamond on the side and on top, just like so. And then below that you want to do, or in front of that diamond, you want to place another diamond. And then right here you want to do 2 cyan. Then you want to do 1 diamond. Then you want to go down below that, place a cyan on the bottom of that diamond, then another cyan. Then on top of that cyan, place a cyan. And then on top of that diamond, place a cyan. So it should look like this. Make sure you guys have this right now. And then on top of these 2 diamonds, do another cyan wool, then another cyan wool. Okay, then on top of that block, this diamond, do 2 cyan wool, just like this. And then what you want to do on the side of these cyan is do 2 diamond. Then below those 2 diamond, you want to do 1 cyan. Then on the side of those 2 diamond, do 2 cyan. Then on top of those 2 diamond, do 1 cyan. Then on top of, or in between this little groove right here, you want to place a diamond. Then you want to encapsulate that diamond side, diagonal, and back sides with the cyan wool, just like this. So I'm going to go ahead and back up so you guys can like take a look at this. You guys can pause it if you need to just copy that to make sure you have that diamond, you know, little, whatever that part of the sword is called, just to make sure you have that part correct. And we're going to get started on the diamond sword part thing. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is going from this block right here, a total of 8 times diagonal. So I'm going to do it like this. That's what it's going to look like the whole way. We'll do that. That block we did right there is going to be 8 of them going straight up. Oops. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on that. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? And now we're going to do the same thing on this one right here. Again, 8, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? And now what you want to do with these is you just want to go ahead and connect them, make a little sword. So you're going to go 1 right here, then 1 right here, and then a centerpiece right there. And that's going to be our sword right there. And now all you want to do is take our diamond and fill in this whole little center area right here. Just go ahead and fill all of it in. And that is the hardest part of the house, to be honest. Now we are on the easiest part, which is just adding the blood. So give yourself a round of applause. You guys have gone through the hardest part of the Herobrine statue, which was that part right there. So let's go ahead and get started on the blood. Okay, so on the blood, you're just going to need to use the red wool. A lot of people were asking me why I didn't use like redstone blocks, and the reason why is because that's the reason. Like they're kind of like different. So if you were to use multiple of them, it doesn't really blend in as one kind of pattern, whereas red wool, you know, it looks like just one big block, you know, kind of. That's why I didn't use the redstone, even though redstone is like more of a bright, more vivid red. It's not really, it looks too boxy, okay? Well, I know it's kind of ironic considering it's Minecraft, but just trust me, it doesn't look that good. I've tried it. Okay, so what you want to do for the blood? The blood you can honestly do it your own way, but this is the way I did it. Is on his left eye, you're going to go diagonal, remove those 2 blocks, place red wool just like that. Then on top, you want to go to this little spot in his hair, go to the left block, take that one out, place the red block. Then this block right here, diagonal of his hair, remove that hair block, place a red wool. Then on his shirt, these 2 corner blocks, take them out, put red wool. Then right here, you want to go to the, basically right here, it's going to be like, I don't know what this block would be called, diagonal block, then the block right there, like this, okay? And then bring that out, and then do 3 below that one. Oops. Honestly, it really doesn't matter. You can just do whatever kind of blood splatter you want, but this is how I'm just showing you how I did mine. Then 1 down, you want to just take this left side, you want to go diagonal, down 1 just like that. And then down here on the bottom of your shirt, you want to go 1 block above the top like this, place it like that, remove the 2 blocks, go like this, and then make a square right here, connecting to that. And just add those like this, Boom. And that is his blood on his shirt. Basically, that's the hardest. That's not even the hardest part. The hands are kind of probably harder. Okay. And then for the hands, what you want to do is you want to take this side right here. You want to take basically the entire front of the hand off and just add blood. So just remove all of this hand area right here and just add the red wool. Just like this. And there's more to it, but this is that's pretty much just the whole hand right here is red. Okay. Just go ahead and do that. Boom, just like this. Then you want to go right here. You want to take the top block off, or the top 2 blocks off, place red. Just like this. Then on this one, you want to do 3 of the red wool. Then on this one, you want to just do 1. And then you want to clear all this off till you're on the other side. And add the red wool on top of that area right there. Just make sure you fill everything in. Okay. And then we're going to come over here. And then on this side, what you're going to do is you're just going to make a staircase kind of thing. Just fill it in to where it's like this. Okay, right here. And then this third little stair right here, you're going to go diagonal 1 block, place a red wool. And honestly, like I said, like you really don't have to do it just like this. It really doesn't matter. It's a blood splatter. You know, blood splatter doesn't have to be perfect. It's just how the blood landed. Okay. Like I didn't even have like a plan I did when I did mine. I just kind of threw it all on there. Alright, so what you want to do is the same thing on this hand. Just remove all of them. The only one I would recommend keeping to my pattern is the sword. Okay? Just go ahead and fill this whole area in again with the red wool. Okay? And then on top what you want to do is you want to just remove these first 3 blocks. Or first 3 blocks like this. Remove those, make a line. Then you want to go forward on the top one right here like this. And then a space, hit that one out. Then you want to do the center block one like this. Then this block right here, do 1. And then this one right here, you can do that one too. Just make a little pattern like that. Okay. And then right here, you want to just move this one down like this. You can even remove that one. Remove this one, just put it like that. I'm saying, sorry, it's just funny because it's like I'm just kind of doing it randomly, to be honest. I'm looking at a picture of my old one, but like it really doesn't matter. And then right here, do the same thing. Remove these 3 right here. And just add it like that. And then leave this spot completely spaced except for go this one too, like this, like that. And then bring this one all the way down. That way it looks like the blood's like dripping down his arm. Okay. Now this is the one where I actually recommend you do stay like on track with it. So what you want to do for this is just take the bottom, see like, you're going to see these first 2 studs on our little count thing we did over here. Take these first 2 out and place red wool like this. Okay. And then from there you want to do a space. Then you're going to go to this block right here. Take it out. Boom, like this. Red, red. And then on top of this one you want to do red. Just like that. And I'm going to be doing, you guys will see my plan right here in a second. So just make sure you're following along correctly. Then you're going to go right here and take this one out and do red. Then you're going to do red right here on this one. Take this one down, do red. Then this one right here you want to do red as well. And take this one down and do red again. Okay, so you should have this. Okay, and now what you're gonna do is just take all of these top blocks off and just put the red wool. Make sure you're doing it. You're removing and adding the blocks so that way you don't have to build the whole sword again. Okay, just like this. And for that part, I know that part's might be a little difficult. Again, it's a video, you guys can rewind it, pause it, play it in slow motion, whatever you guys need to do, and that is it. Okay, so now we are going to go on the inside, but if you guys are only interested in building the actual body, please hit the like button. I'd greatly appreciate that, comment, all that great stuff. That'd be awesome. I'd love you for that. And again, don't forget to send me a picture of it on Instagram. But let's go ahead, for the people that are actually interested in making it into a house, let's go ahead and actually do that now. Okay, this is honestly the easiest part. That was the hard part of the build. We're going to find our door real quick. Okay, I had some trouble finding all of our instruments we needed. So what you want to do now is just come in here and remove all of the ground blocks and remove them and add, the sandstone. Let me go ahead and get a potion real quick so we can get some light in there when we're in there. Okay, let's go ahead and add this. Oh my god, get out of here, chicken. Who do you want to hear right now? Oh my goodness, of course. Okay, I have the block. Awesome. Just gonna remove this and remove all this dirt out of here, just like this. And that's what I was talking about with the arm. We're just gonna remove all of these right here. We can even remove this. So you can remove all these blocks because none of these are going to matter because they're all inside. Okay, remove all these blocks and then remove all the dirt. Okay, just like this, remove all of it. And then what you're gonna do is get our sandstone, and we're just gonna put all this on the floor. That's gonna be our flooring right here. Okay, pretty sweet. It's not a huge house, but it's pretty cool to live in a murdering Herobrine house. Okay, let's go ahead and fill the sandstone over here as well, and we'll fill it in over here. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, now what you guys want to do is you want to get your bed, or any bed you have, and just you want to have 2 of them now, and place these all the way in this area right here. Boom, boom. Then you want to add some paintings if you want. Nothing too complex. Just add a painting. Oops, not that big. I prefer to do like the 3 small ones like this. And do on this side as well. Boom. If you get the 3 small ones, that's preferred, but you can do whatever you guys want. Okay, just like that. And then we're gonna make a ladder that goes right here. We put our doors down too. Just place a door right here in the front. Boom, boom, boom. And then we're gonna get our ladders. We're almost done here, guys. And take these straight up to the top. Straight up to the top right here. Remove those blocks, come up here, remove those blocks. Now we're up here in our bedroom, and we are going to get our beds back out. Place those right here. Boom, boom, boom. Then on the sides of that, what we're going to do is we are going to get our chest. Place 2 chests on both sides. Boom, boom. Over here, we're going to get all the other stuff. We're going to go ahead and get our crafting table and stuff. Crafting table, furnace, ender chests. We'll even get an anvil, why not? And then we'll do what's called furnace. We'll do crafting table, ender chest, and an anvil. And there you go. We are done. Now you just gotta light this place up. It's not like a huge house. It's really simple. You have a little guest room right here. You have your own bedroom right here, and you have enough space right here if you wanted to add like more storage. You can do like boom, boom. Oops, not like that. Like boom, boom. Then right here do boom, boom. And then you can add a furnace right here or whatever. You have plenty of room for storage over here. You can do stuff. You could even go down below, make a room downstairs, which I did in one of my houses. And that's pretty much it, guys, though. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. I know they can get a little bit tedious after a while, and I hope you guys enjoyed building it. And again, if you guys built it, feel free to send me a picture of it and let me know what you guys thought of it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. As always, I will see you guys in the next one. Hit like, comment, all that great stuff. It would be greatly appreciated. But anyway, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Adios. Hey guys, welcome to the outro. Thank you so much for making it here on the right side of your screen versus recommended video. Go click on that, and then I'll take you to the last video on my other channel where I did an unboxing of an action figure that looked like my Minecraft skin. It's pretty awesome. Definitely recommend you go check that out. On the left side of your screen, where it's this previous video, it's the last video on this channel where it's a house that's made to look like a jack-o'-lantern. It's pretty epic, so definitely recommend you check that out as well. And if you're on the mobile version, you can get to both those videos by clicking the card in the top right corner of your screen right now. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please be sure to like all that great stuff. It'd be greatly appreciated. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys as always in the next video. Adios.